My name is Josh Ruland, and I'm going to be reviewing an article entitled Enhancing Facilities Management Through Generational Awareness by Herbert, Paulette, Cheney, and Silva, and this comes out of the Journal of Facilities Management dated 2011. And the basic idea of this article is that a group of people wanted to find out if generational awareness has any importance in how you manage a facility or in the facilities management field. And I quote, although facilities management centers on the triad of people, process, and place, the element of people isn't complete without recognition and consideration of the different generations that make up today's workforce and the difference between these groups. So basically they want to know if generational knowledge will help people interact better between each other and perhaps provide more efficient work. They did a small pilot study with a paper-based survey, and using a basic 5-point Likert scale, 1 being you strongly disagree, 3 being you neutral, 5 being you strongly agree. They had people indicate how much they agreed with various statements on it, and oddly enough, almost 1/4 of the people that responded did not agree that knowledge of generational differences was important, while about half the respondents agreed that it was only a little bit important. Studies also found that a large percentage of facilities managers are older white males. No, not white, but just older males. I'm sorry. They tend to be 40 or older, and the average age of the people surveyed was about 46 years old, and there were not very many women at all. Within this article, they identified the 4 different generations that are currently in the workforce right now, and that's the traditionalists, also called the greatest generations, so the people who actually fought in the Second World War, the baby boomers, people like my father who were born in the years after World War II from 1946 to 1964, Generation X, which was people born from 1965 to 1981, and millennials, which is myself, or Generation Y. Excuse me. Now, each one of these generations has their own values, and they all interact kind of in a different way. And what the article is really getting at is that if you have a better awareness of how each generation interacts with each other, you'll have a better chance of conducting good business with these people. And some interesting things I found towards the end of the article is, in addition to people, process, and place, facilities management professionals must facilitate the transfer of knowledge within the corporate body. So they're not only dealing with outside vendors who are, trying to sell their services to take care of the facility, but they're also transferring a lot of knowledge to other managers, other people below them within the company. And at the very end, their conclusion I thought was very well stated. And I quote, better, more meaningful communication between experienced facilities managers and their counterparts in younger generations will allow for more efficient transfer of knowledge between individuals, thereby preserving and optimizing their enterprise's knowledge assets. Therefore, by taking advantage of existing information on general characteristics, facilities managers have the potential to enhance their effectiveness and the success of their enterprises. So, one thing I found very interesting, something that was said in the article, is that the current generation of facilities managers are retiring faster than the younger generation can step up and fill those roles, and that it's important for those who are currently in the field to pass down their knowledge to the younger generation. And I found that really interesting because facilities management is something that I myself, as the younger generation, am interested in going into. And so I thought it was just very eye-opening that the older generation is retiring faster than people like me can fill the void that they're leaving. So it's just important that they're able to pass down the knowledge that they've gained throughout their years on the workforce down to the younger generation, and I think that generational awareness really will help them pass that down in a more efficient manner. So, that's my review.